And just for the record, Judge, People's Exhibit 51 is phone call from February 15, 2020 at 10:04 a.m. Yeah, I think we need the screen to be able to see what she needs to click on, Judge.
Oh, so this has video with it?
No, there's no video, but like the other ones, the player actually pops up on that screen.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
I don't even know what number to call her on. I told her to call. Guess I can try this one. She's texting.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey. How are you moving again?
why do you think? I mean, it's like a week by week thing. I told you that.
You do what?
I'm like week by week in these hotels.
Why can't you live in the house?
I don't know. I can't even like go in without an escort at this point. So
So how are you paying for hotels?
I just paid a little bit week by week, and Uncle Jeff paid for this past week. So I told you that already.
By
That
yourself?
yes,
Did you spend last night by yourself?
yes. Why? Who else would I be with?
Should have been with you, Albert.
You think I wasn't lonely on frickin' Valentine's Day?
Okay, I should be with you. I've been begging to be with you.
We can talk about that, but I want to talk about whatever you got. You're talking about on this iCloud.
No, I logged back. I got into my iCloud finally because I only had partial whatever, and I couldn't do a backup. And I finally got the backup done, and there was like a crap ton of messages came through on my phone, and there's this text message that they should have saw on my phone because it came through on February 5th, and it's like basically almost like a retarded person or something. But it says the boy or money or no boy. And I tried to get help. I sent it to the tip line to see if they can check. I've been trying to call all morning to get help, but no one.
Hey, I can't hear you.
I said no one helps me because I'm a bad person.
But
Can
what?
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. But what? I mean, that's all it said. No money, no boy, or something like that.
I'm saying there's a bunch of there's voicemails. Like it came, I had 30 some voicemails, and a lot of them were bull crap and threats and stuff. So I went through all of them, and like literally all I saw was the first message that said that, and it freaked me out. And I had someone to look up the number to try to see where it was at, and it said that it originated from Washington. That it weren't one of those like fake things. It was an actual number from Washington. like I had someone track the number where it was at now, and it went to Roy. It was right outside of Roy Elementary.
Where's that at?
I don't know if this is like people scoring with me. I don't know, but I was trying to reach out to you as soon as I seen it, so that they should have solved this on my
Well,
February 5th.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they're like laser focused on finding Gannon right now, and that's kind of the priority right now. I mean,
I understand that, but that was why I was saying that. That is about me trying to make it seem like I wasn't saying that.
I'm not trying to make it seem like nothing. I mean, I did you tell them about what we talked about yesterday about Quincy Brown and all that?
I sent it in, yes. Did that same thing that they keep posting online because no one was writing back on the numbers that did.
Well, I guarantee you they're out looking for that dude now because he is freaking. You know how I get all worried about Mike and Landon and all that shit back home, and I looked him up and he's a freaking, oh my god, sex offender. He's a bad dude, Tisha. And if he's got my son and I'm freaking, you know how I was about Mike and he had some criminal stuff, but this is a whole nother level. So I'm sure they're out looking for him now. So.
Did you give them the information?
That,
I did.
yeah, you said you did. I mean,
Yeah, no, I did.
right, you said you were talking to Bethel, right? I
sent a message to her, but she never wrote back. So I had that Kate, somebody's number, the other lady that was with her that day. So I sent it to her because I was like, between her and her, someone would read the messages.
Okay, yeah. I haven't got it. Mark hasn't reached out to me this morning, but I'm sure that, I mean, based on this dude being as freaking horrible as he is, I'm sure they're out there looking for him. Dude, I mean, can you remember anything else about Quincy Brown other than, I know you said you saw his ID. I mean, they had the bike or the SUV, right, with the bike rack. I mean, anything close to an address at all that would help them? Now that you have more...
If you would let me come be with you and help, I will walk everybody through everything. But you're refusing that and not standing up for me to do that.
No, actually I am. I'm trying to get this relevant information that you're providing to them. So that is standing up for you.
Okay, taking up for me too is also you got to understand, Albert, and this is not me trying to take away from whatever. Unless I'm like protected completely, this is it's just a whole crazy thing you got to understand, Albert.
Well, help me understand.
Begging you to tell you that I begged you to come stay with you. I've been like, hey, let me just stay with you spend the night. Please, I will talk to you. Please, everything. I tried everything. They just keep telling me no, and I hate them lonely, and I hate all this because I'm not a bad person. I'm innocent. I agreed to even take a lie detector test for you.
Well, I mean, that's not for me. I'm not going to give you a lie detector test. Well, I mean,
it's not permissible in court because it's not. I said for you to believe me.
but who are you? Have you talked to them about this lie detector test, or you just told me about it?
No, I got recalled from big time attorneys. I got Jose Baez law firm willing to come and meet me. That's how much they know is screwed up. You know who the Baez law firm is?
You know I don't pay attention to that shit.
Do you know who they represented?
No, tell me.
A lot of big time names. And and like People magazine, people are like pissed that they're not, that the way that things are going is not the direction that I think. And so if you don't want to be on my team to be like against them fucking everything, then these people will put it out there.
What what are they gonna
do it?
What are they gonna put out there?
What?
That you're gonna take a lie detector?
No, yeah, I will for you. I will do it for you.
Well, let's do it then. Then let's do it. Let's do it now. I mean, call the FBI or call whoever and tell them you're ready today.
I don't know who to call. You have all these contacts. Nobody will talk to me.
The only person I know. Listen, I sent you a number. I think. What was her name from the FBI? Amber, maybe. I sent you an email. You look back on your email. You got a contact, and she when she called me that one time, she reached out and said, anything you need, any way we can help, anything we can do to help find Gannon. And I think that would qualify as something that would help. Okay?
What will qualify?
You're talking about his lie detector test.
That will help find Gannon by me taking a lie detector test, and I've already told you.
If you're,
I said
listen,
for you.
listen, I know, but listen to me. Walk through this logically. You're smart now, okay? If you're saying they're barking up the wrong tree, okay,
Yep.
and that wrong tree is you, and the lie detector test will get them off of that tree and on a different tree, don't you think that will help?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll, back to what we talked about yesterday, it'll show your innocence. It'll show you didn't do it. It'll show you don't even need immunity. Okay? You don't, I mean, it'll prove all those things.
You still have to because lie detector tests are not permissible in court.
Okay, but I'm just trying to, you said you'll do that for me.
What a lie detector test does is prove what a person's saying to someone they're trying to prove to. Like people go to Dr. Phil and do it, places like that.
Okay, all right. Hey, Tisha, listen. I'm willing to take the lie detector test. You brought it up. I mean, I'm willing to work with you or whatever. You can contact the FBI and do it. I'm willing to take that result for my peace of mind. But if you're going to sit here and tell me it's not worthwhile, then why even talk about it?
I said for you. I said I wanted to do it for you. You're focusing on doing it for someone else. I'm trying to tell you I wanted
No. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about Gannon. If they're barking up the wrong tree,
for Gannon.
babe, if they're barking up the wrong tree, this will get them on the right tree, okay?
Okay.
So you need to reach out to Amber, whatever her name is. That's the FBI lady that I talked to the one time. And you need to tell her whatever you're willing to do or not do, okay? That's the only way I know to go about it. So, but instead of me waiting on the lie detector test for me and you, I know that'll confirm it. Just tell me the truth right now.
You won't even help me get the freaking ID so I can go to a doctor's office, and you want me to just keep going over and over and over the same thing.
Yeah, Tisha, yes, I do, because
Did you kick me off a TRICARE or something?
I can't kick you off of TRICARE. That only happens anyways. You're trying to spin this in a different direction. We're talking about Gannon here.
Just trying to go to the doctor, that's it.
You could go to the doctor any day of the week. I can't kick you off of TRICARE.
They took all my stuff. I need an ID.
You need the sponsor's social security number, and I know you know my social, so don't even play me, Tisha.
Can't go on base
Okay.
without the ID.
Well, if you got to go to the doctor that bad, go to the doctor somewhere and we'll pay the fee. Okay, that's I'm not gonna say that's irrelevant, but we're focused on Gannon right now. Okay.
Okay, and we're trying to be with you to focus on Gannon. So I'm asking you to
Hey, guess what? We are talking together right now, so we are working together on this right now on the phone. Okay.
He come and stay with you, and I will meet them to do the test and everything.
Listen. I need the truth first, and that's what I've said the whole time. Tell me the same. Listen, let's just stop. Okay. No, don't. Oh God, me.
You told lie detector test, and now it's still not good enough for you, Albert.
No, it is. It's perfect. That's what I want you to do, okay? Because there has been multiple stories, but tell me the story right now that you're going to tell on the lie detector test. That's what I want.
You don't tell stories on a lie detector.
I know. Okay. Do you want me to put you through that and ask you questions? I'll do it. Okay. Is the bike accident a true story? Did he fall and bust his head, or was his head already bleeding before you got there? Which one is it?
He's bleeding.
I'm just asking. Was the bike accident true?
His head already be bleeding.
I don't know, because I've fallen off my bike 100 times and didn't bust my head bad enough to go to the 911, right? Okay, I'm just trying to sort through this. Is the bike accident true?
Albert, I did not hurt you.
I didn't ask you that, okay? Is the bike accident true? It's yes or no. This is lie detector test right now. Yes or no?
Somebody has Gannon, Albert. I need protection to help you.
I understand that, and I'm trying to help you right now.
Beat me. He will abuse me. He will hurt me. And I keep telling you this, and you're not catching the hint.
Is the bike accident true? That's where we're starting.
Are you going to protect me from him?
Yes, you're gonna. If once you call Amber, you're gonna get the protection you need. I don't have a gun. I don't have a badge. Amber does, and she's the one that's gonna protect you.
But you are my husband.
I am. And as your husband, you need to respect that I'm trying to give you the best guidance I have, okay, and get you to the protection you're asking for. If you call Amber, she'll get somebody with you wherever you're at to protect you, okay?
But why aren't you willing to do that?
How am I going to protect you against people trying to beat you and kill you?
Come live with you because you are my husband and you're supposed to provide for us a place to stay.
Right. And I've done that from day one, so you're not going to question my ability to protect or provide you. So listen, hey, back up. You said you wanted to do something for me.
Yes, no, Albert.
No.
Come stay with
I'm not answering any questions right now because you told me that you do something for me, and that's answer some yes and no questions, basically a lie detector.
be with you. I didn't say like you're going to put me on. We can talk about this in person. Why does it have to be over phone so you can like record people and shit?
So now I'm recording you. What you've done to me for 5 years is what I'm doing to you. That's projection, Tisha, and I'm not putting up with that, okay? All right?
Did you record me yesterday?
No, why would I record you? I haven't recorded anything. What are you talking about?
Was you coaching you what to say?
No, I don't need a coach. I've done this for a living for 11 years, Tisha.
I said I want to talk to you in person.
All right, well, guess what? Your freaking sister's calling me. Tell her to leave me alone.
Who? What sister?
Amy, whatever her name is.
She should be calling you. Don't even talk to them.
Well, I've been getting calls and texts from all your people, and I'm sick of it. Listen, you know what? If meeting is what it takes to get to the truth, I'll meet with you. But you need to answer some questions first. That is your way of proving to me that a meeting is worthwhile. Okay?
Okay.
Number one, I got 3 or 4 questions, okay? Number one, is the bike accident true?
No.
No. Is Quincy Brown true?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what happened? Okay, that's my next question. What happened to get Gannon to Quincy Brown? How did Quincy Brown get my son?
Albert, it doesn't matter how many times I tell you, you're still going to call me a liar.
No,
You're not going to take
that's
the time
not true
to
now.
help me.
That's not true. I've given you every opportunity to tell the truth, just like I'm doing now, okay? I haven't called you a liar. I've said some pieces of the story have been not true, okay? I'm not sitting here calling you names. I'm not putting you down. I'm asking for truth, okay? You said the bike accident is not true now. Fair enough. We're done with that, okay? What happened?
We weren't going to get you a bike, though. That was true.
Okay, so you were going to get me a bike. Fine. Okay, let's get past the bike. If the bike has nothing to do with anything, then let's just forget about the bike and the trip to the bike.
Trying to be a cool mom, okay?
Okay.
You wanted to hang out with some friends, and I was just trying to be cool because I'm never looked at as being cool. So I told Gannon, hey, you can have a sleepover, whatever, yada, yada, yada. That was supposed to happen on Saturday or something. He did have this friend that had a car, and I told him, your daddy said no. I told him that on Sunday or whatever day it was. But prior to that, he'd already said something to me about this, and I tried to talk him through the situation. So the plan was he was going to have a sleepover. We split both the beds together, yada, 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 yada. That was just supposed to be the plan. I was just trying to be a cool mom. I just wanted to be accepted by Gannon for him to be like, wow, yeah, she's always kind of strict on us, but maybe she let me do a little bit that I shouldn't probably be doing. Hey, that's all.
Yeah, okay, that's
It went downhill from there. I'm telling you.
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
do anything to Gannon.
okay. So
All these people, listen to me.
I'm sorry, I'm listening.
All these people putting all this stupid stuff about blood and all this bullcrap. If there's any blood in the house, it's because of Gannon. Gannon bleeds all the time.
Okay.
There's no massacre occurred in our home. It's not what people are putting in your head. There's nothing like that. Okay? It's nothing. I'm sick of hearing people say, well, if he hurt his foot, he couldn't be walking. Oh my God. It was just blood from his foot. That's it. There was no, like, being hit his head or bullcrap like that. I'm tired of all these conspiracy theories, and now it's in your head that you think that I'm doing something again in our house, because that's what you said yesterday. That is not true. Those blood there's just simply from what happened to his foot. And yes, I've already admitted to you that his arm was burned.
Okay.
He admitted that to you. Wasn't that bad? Did it have blood? Yes. And where the candle was.
But
I did everything I could. So
Right.
if you're asking about that part of it, see, what y'all are doing is trying to take two different things. You're trying to think that just because I didn't abuse Dan emotionally in that video, nothing. The whole point of that was he was so upset. It wasn't about, it was meaning I was going to replace the items for him. It was trying to be, okay, don't worry about it. It's a secret. I'm not going to say anything. I was trying to be cool. Okay? Maybe if I let my guard down for trying to be cool, I let him stay up 30 minutes late that night, trying to be cool. Just trying to be like, we'll start working on, hey, you stand up 30 minutes later than Lena. So any of that you got from some mind that people were trying to say I was abusing him on some video shit, it was not. Jenna was upset because I was sitting there holding him, and then everybody saying something about whatever. I assessed the situation. It wasn't a lot of tons and tons of blood. We got it up. It was on his wall a little bit. I mean, it was not even a lot.
so you cleaned his wall up?
But he did.
Oh, okay.
No blood on the things we cleaned up stuff. It was not. It was from his arms and his foot. That's all from helping me outside. There was nobody's head it hit. You could hear in all these stories. Hannah's head was hit. He was doing this. No, Albert. If he would have been in that situation, I get on the phone and I call 911. I'm not stupid. Do you think I'd much rather be sitting here with someone saying that I was being irresponsible or whatever than someone accusing me of hurting a child? Do you think that? That's the way I panic at the sight of blood? Yes, I freaked out. I'm like, oh my God, stop peeling it. He peeled it and peeled it and peeled it. If I yell at him for peeling it, it's going to look like I'm mad at him. You don't understand.
Okay.
Everybody the true story, but what they're doing is they're coming in there and trying to say just because some lady who thinks she's hot chick that's been talking to you, apparently she posts online all this bullshit.
Who? What lady?
Oh no, trivia somebody.
Who?
She's fucking stupid.
I haven't talked to nobody.
Okay, well she's online saying she's talking to you and Landon, and you and Landon was saying there was blood all over Ganna's room. Blood everywhere in the house.
I don't.
Blood on the stairs.
Who is this now?
That is not true. If it was anything, it was from the foot, and I stepped not outside. I stepped in it on the carpet when I freaking took the carpet up that we walk outside on. But nobody cares that that's how it happened. That's where blood came from. It was not puddles. If we cleaned it up and smeared it, sorry.
What freaking lady are you talking to? What?
The beds were already put together because I already told Gannon he could have a sleepover.
The beds were pushed together.
I had pushed them together because I had told him on Sunday he could have a sleepover. I didn't know that his stomach was going to go to start hurting. I had already said he was doing his box.
But who was the sleepover with? Was it Braden?
He just asked me, could he have a sleepover even though it was a school night? After we were on the hike. And the reason I said yes is we were sitting there talking about the whole coach thing. He was talking to me about the sisters, and all he had was sisters. I said yes just because I felt so bad, because here we are both in an emotional moment. I'm upset about Kobe. He's upset about him having girls, yada, yada, yada. I agree. Sorry. I usually don't agree to things. I was trying to be like, okay, maybe this is a good chance, but maybe bend the rules just a little bit. So yes, to Anna, you can have sleepover. Cannon pushed his beds together. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know what happened, why he didn't go ask about sleepover. I don't know what happened wherever. I don't know. He didn't ever come say such and such, didn't say whatever. I just know his stomach was hurting. So I assumed he didn't want to be having a sleepover with the boy, whoever the boy was.
Why?
He didn't tell me.
Hold on. Why? So you were gonna let it? Let me back up.
I was going to let the boy, but he said his brother had a call.
Right. Okay. Fine. But he's never pushed the beds together for a sleepover before. Where did that come from?
What do you mean? I do.
No. Usually they
We did push the beds together.
Are they?
Because they were, Albert, we pushed the beds together because he had all the things lined up around the room in little cardboard box things. They were all lined up around the room, and we pushed the beds together. That was it. I mean, me pushing the beds together is not a crime.
I'm not saying it was. It's just weird because to my knowledge, he's never done that.
He was building I guess he was going to build a fort. I don't know.
Okay.
It was just for Sunday. They got pushed back. I mean, it was nothing.
Okay. All right.
So that is the only reason. That is the only reason when they got pushed back that he would have had the normal, that he would have peeled his arm after it happened on Sunday.
So
Why don't you get whoever your friend is, a neighbor that knows all this bullshit, to give you the video footage of running out when the daggone fire was going on, and you will see. Oh, was I being whatever? Was I fussing? Was I doing anything but being loving to children?
right.
I told everybody, oh, it's okay. We're gonna fix it. Nobody was yelling at anybody. Nobody was angry with anybody. Nobody was hurting anybody. Nobody was doing anything wrong.
But so
It wasn't even that. I was scared.
But back up to something you said that that really struck me, Tisha. You said it went downhill. How? What do you mean? How did it go downhill? And then how did this Quincy Brown freaking dude get involved?
It's a story about Quincy.
Right.
He told
No, but but tell me the part about how did it go downhill? That's what I need to know. You said it went downhill fast and it got out of control, and maybe you freaked out, whatever. But
I never said anything about getting out of control. Now you're putting words in my mouth. I never said
okay,
that.
you said it went downhill, Tisha.
I said it went downhill, meaning Cannon was supposed to have a sleepover. His stomach started hurting. That's why we didn't get to have the sleepover. That's what it means. It means that.
Okay.
Went
I
down
got
to
you.
meaning
I got you.
He stayed up late.
All right, so listen.
See how when I talk to you, do you see how you already put me as if I'm some criminal?
No. I haven't criminalized you at all. I'm asking you questions. That's what you wanted me to do, and I'm asking you questions.
I would bed feed you. I mean, really? Come on, Albert. That is not you saying to me, gosh, how many times have you left out of town and my wife just took care of everything? That's not you doing that. That's not you taking my side. It's you picking up on something stupid about
Hey, I can't hear you.
building the box. I said, you're saying something about us putting beds together when the child was building a box because you thought this is a box for his son. It's a problem if I get involved, and if it's a problem if I do it the wrong way.
No, I'm
It's the right way.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Everything.
Tisha, babe, listen, okay? I'm worried to death about Gannon's safety, where he's at, all these things. Yesterday, what you told me the bike story is not true now, okay? But you also said he had a hit.
You know how I feel? You want me to be honest with you? You know how I feel? I feel like if I just tell you something like that, it's what you want to hear. That's honestly how you make me feel. You make me feel if I just tell you there's some truck, because I even sit there and listen to you go, okay, it was an accident. Okay, this is what someone you to say, or you're
No.
because that is not Albert.
No. Yes, actually, yes, it is. As a recruiter, I did the same shit for 11 years, having to dig into people's past and everything, okay? And to get the truth. And you said, all right, listen, you told me, you keep telling me what I just want to hear. I just want to hear the truth, Tisha, okay? All right, hold on. Yesterday, listen, yesterday, and we've passed this point, but you said there was a bike accident with a head injury. So is it just the bike accident that's not true? Or is it the head injury also that's not true?
No, there's no head injury or bike accident. I just told you. I felt like you wanted me to say something to you.
Okay, so now What did freaking Quincy Brown do with Gannon? How did?
You something. Can I ask you something? Do you think first of all, I want you to put this in perspective.
Okay.
Do you think I even know my way around Colorado, first off?
Yeah, we've been here a year now. You go all over the place.
Okay, Colorado Springs, right?
You've been
Areas
yes,
I know how to go to,
and we've
right?
been all over up there around the outlets, and we've been up there to Denver a bunch. Yes, I think you know a little bit about Colorado, so don't play me on that, Tisha.
I wasn't even going there. Do you see how I said that just to see you jump at me? Do you see how I said that?
Well, good. You got me. You got me jumping. All right. My son's out there missing with Quincy Brown. And you got me jumping. You win. All right. What's your next question?
Listen to me. Can you listen to me?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
We'll pause it here, and just for record purposes, I think the timestamp is 29 minutes and 45 seconds.
Looks like it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will take our evening recess. If we can have everyone back in the jury room ready to go at 9 o'clock in the morning, we should be able to start on time. Again, don't discuss the case among yourselves. Don't discuss the case with anyone else. With that, have a good evening. We'll see you in the morning. All right, for the jury, please.